A little different. Okay, and then we're going to start in a seat. You can sit on something if you want to sit on something, like a folded up blanket or a pillow or something. You don't have to sit on anything if you don't want to. And then you can find either a butterfly position with the bottoms of your feet together and your knees out to the side, or you can have your legs loosely crossed. And then once we have our seat, making sure both sit bones are rooted into the ground. And then from the base of your spine, think about getting as tall as you possibly can. So root down, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, expand up. So there's like a little tiny string at the top of your head, extending your spine up nice and tall. So nice dignified posture, shoulders on the back. Hands can be in your lap or on your thighs. And feel free to close your eyes here. We're just going to take a few moments here to come into the body a little bit. So now that we've found our seat, feel free to do a couple of shoulder rolls one way and then the other. Maybe rocking your head side to side or doing some gentle neck circles. And just take a few minutes here just to notice what feels good. Coming into the body, seeing how everything feels. And then we'll come back to center, nice neutral spine, neutral posture here, nice and tall through the top of the head. We'll do a few rounds of seated cat-cow here. So let's take the shoulders back, take your chest forward, maybe bring your head up, gazing up towards the ceiling a little bit. Stay here for a moment. Take a big breath in. And then on your exhale, roll your shoulders forward, tuck your tailbone in, and gaze down towards your feet. Inhale, let's bring the chest forward, shoulders roll way back, head comes up. Exhale, round the shoulders forward, tuck your tailbone, gaze towards your feet. One more time, inhale, the chest comes forward, the gaze goes up. Exhale, round the shoulders forward, tuck your tailbone, look towards your feet. Good, coming back to our neutral spine. We're going to inhale, reach the arms all the way up, palms pressed together overhead, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twice more, big breaths, everybody. Get into that breath. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then once more, inhale, let's reach all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Good, this time we're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. And as we exhale, we'll interlace the hands behind the head so that the elbows come out to the side. So you wanna press your head into your hands, press your hands into your head. Good, take a big breath in. And then we'll exhale, side bend to the right. So drop that right elbow towards the right side of the floor. Continue to press head into hands, hands into head. Full breath here. And a breath out. Good, inhale to center. And we'll take it to the other side. Left elbow pointing towards the floor. Chest stays open, head into hands, hands into head. Big breath in. And a breath out. Inhale to center. And this time we're going to rotate the torso to the right. Elbows stay as wide as you can. Keep your butt on the floor. Full breath in. And a breath out. And then last one, inhale center. Exhale it to the left. Full inhale here. And a full exhale. Good, inhaling back to center. Pause here for your exhale. And then inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Beautiful. We can make our way over to a tabletop position. Take your time getting there. I'm gonna go this way today. So make sure that we root down through both palms here. Spread your fingers really wide. Knees are directly under those hips. Toes tucked or untucked. And then we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow here together. Inhale to drop the belly. Lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the back up, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the back up, tuck your tailbone under. And then once more, inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round your back up. Good, come back to a neutral spine. We're gonna set our knees about 5 inches behind our hips, shoulders over wrists. So we have a longer table happening here. Good, we're gonna do some baby cobra from here. So we're gonna lower down to the chest, and then set your shoulder blades onto your back, lifting head and shoulders up. And then we'll reverse it, take it back down to the floor, and then do our push-up back up to our long table. Just like that. We'll do that twice more. Lower down. Baby cobra. Head and shoulders come up, shoulder blades on the back. Lowering down. And then press back up, long table. Once more, lower down to the belly. Baby cobra. Shoulder blades are on the back. Lower back down. And then push up, long table. Take a full breath all the way in. Exhale, hips to sky, downward facing dog. Take as much movement as you want to here. Pedal out those feet. You can wiggle your hips. And in our downward facing dog here, sit bones are the highest part of the body. Spread your fingers really wide. So we're rooting down through all 4 corners of each palm. Beautiful. Your heels might not ever make it to the ground in this posture, and that is totally okay. Good, and then let's find some stillness in this pose here. Send your hips up. We'll take 3 breaths here in stillness. One more breath, everybody. Full inhale. Full exhale. Sending your right leg towards the ceiling. Flex your right foot like you're standing on the wall behind you. Square off your hips as much as you can. Come up onto the tippy toes of your left foot. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee down. Low leg lunge here. Early opening in those hip flexors, everybody. Right knee stacks on top of that right ankle. Shoulder blades are on the back. And then your left knee should be behind your left hip here. So we have a good long stretch to that back leg. Full breath in. And a breath out. Maybe gaze up. And then as we exhale, frame your front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Inhale your left leg towards the ceiling. Flex your left foot like you're standing on the wall behind you. Square your hips. Come up onto the tippy toes of your right foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, step that foot forward. Drop your right knee down. Low leg lunge, torso comes up here. So the left knee stacks on top of the left ankle. The right knee is behind the right hip. So give this back leg lots of space here. Good. Fingertips reach up, shoulder blades are down. Maybe gaze up towards those thumbs. Take a big breath in. Exhale, plant your hands down. The back knee will lift, step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. And a big breath out. 2 more inhales here, everybody. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, big breath in. And a big breath out. Send those hips a little higher. Walk your feet towards your hands. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Maybe grab opposite elbows
And then let your head hang heavy here. We'll take 3 breaths in this fold. One more breath, everybody. Full inhale. And an exhale. Root down to rise up. Press through both feet. Torso comes all the way up. Palms press together overhead once you arrive. Maybe gaze up. And then we're going to exhale, swan dive forward, coming back into our forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Gaze up and forward. And then exhale, put your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale the right leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, step it through. Back knee stays lifted this time, everybody. High leg lunge. Right foot is forward. Good, settle in. We're gonna build on all of these postures here. So we're just finding our alignment first. Right knee stacks on top of that right ankle. Left knee is behind the left hip. Settle those hips down. Shoulder blades are down, fingertips reach up. Take one more breath in. And then we'll frame that front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale the left leg towards the ceiling. Flex your foot, square your hips. Coming up onto the tippy toes of your right foot, gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Crescent lunge on this side. Settle in, squared hips. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale here. And then exhale, frame that front foot, step back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. One more breath, everybody. Full inhale. And a big exhale. Send your hips higher. Walk your feet towards your hands. Forward fold, torso hangs. You can grab opposite elbows or grab your big toes. We'll take 3 breaths. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale. And then unhook your elbows or feet. Root down to rise up here. Press through both feet. Palms press together overhead as we stand all the way up. Maybe gaze up here, inhale. And then exhale, fold forward all the way over those thighs. Hands to shins, inhale. Flat back, gazing up and forward. And then this time we're gonna plant our hands, step back into a high plank. Good, so we're on the balls of our feet. We wanna zip up that entire abdominal wall. Shoulders are stacked over those wrists. And we're gonna head to the belly for the first one, and then we'll work on our chaturangas. So send your body forward of your wrists, and then come all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes, press up baby cobra, or you can press up to full cobra if you're feeling good here. So root down through both hands, your feet are down, the shoulder blades are down, and then you can gaze forward, full breath in. And then on an exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Big breath here. Full breath out. One more inhale. And an exhale. Inhale that right leg up. We've been here before. Exhale, step it forward. Crescent lunge. Good, beautiful. Check your alignment, square your hips. Right knee stacks on top of that right ankle. Good, we're gonna interlace our hands behind our head. We did this earlier. Press your head into your hands into your head. Stay in your lunge. Take a breath in. And then we're gonna exhale, side bend to the right. So take your right elbow towards the ground, stay in your lunge. Full breath in. Big breath out. And then inhale back to center. And then we're gonna exhale, take the rotation to the right here. Elbows are wide. Torso stays tall. Head into hands, hands into head. Beautiful, good. And then we're gonna keep those legs. Keep your rotation, everybody, and open up your arms. Beautiful. Good, so your chest is stacked over your hips. We're facing that right thigh. Arms are reaching forward and backward. Good, you can stay here, or you can take your right hand to your left hamstring and then reach your left arm up. Good. Stay in those legs, everybody. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Good, keep your twist. Come back up, torso comes back up. Good, and then we're gonna come back to crescent lunge, sweep those arms up. Keep that balance, everybody, great job. And then exhale, frame your front foot, step back, high plank, pause. Good, take a breath in. We're gonna work our chaturanga here, everybody. So send your shoulders forward of your wrists. Come down to low push-up, shoulders come no lower than your elbows. Untuck your toes. Press your feet down. Press your chest forward. Full breath in. And exhale, hips to sky. Downward facing dog. Big breath here. And a breath out. Good. We'll take that left leg towards the sky, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, step that left foot forward. Torso comes up. Crescent lunge. Nice, good. So let's stay strong in those legs. Square those hips. Keep that left knee stacked on top of that left ankle. And then we're gonna interlace the hands behind the head again. Press your head into your hands, hands into your head. Torso stays nice and tall here, everybody. Full breath in. And then we'll drop that left elbow towards the ground to the left. Chest stays open. Staying in that lunge. Take an inhale. And an exhale. And then inhale to center, keep that torso up. And then we're gonna take our twist over to the left side. Elbows are wide, chest stays open. Stay in those legs. Full inhale. And a full exhale. And then keep your posture, arms reach out. You can stay exactly here, or you can take your left hand to your right hamstring. Right arm will come up. Big breath in. And a breath out. Good, keep your rotation. We're gonna come back to our twist, and then we'll come back to our crescent lunge. Sweep those arms up, take an inhale, and exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Pause here. We'll work our alignment for our chaturanga again, everybody. You start with your shoulders over your wrists, and then you press through the balls of your feet so that your shoulders come in front of your wrists, and then you lower to a low push-up. Untuck your toes, bring your chest through your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, hips to sky. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. And a big breath out. 2 more breaths, everybody. Inhale. One more, full breath in. And a breath out. Good, send those hips a little bit higher. Walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold here. You can grab your big toes or grab your elbows. 3 breaths. One more big inhale. And an exhale. And then we'll root down to rise up, everybody. Root through your feet. Palms will press together overhead. Good, and then this time, hands to heart center on your exhale. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Good, I'm gonna face the other way now. You stay where you are. I'm just showing you different angles here. Bring your feet together. Big toes touch. Chair pose, Utkatasana, hips come back and down, arms reach up. So you should be able to see your toes as you look down. Your hips should be square. You can use your hands too if you need to check out what your hips are doing. You can use your hands. Biceps frame your ears when your arms reach up. Take a full inhale. Stay here for your exhale. And then we're going to inhale, stand all the way up, reach up, maybe a little back bend. And then exhale, fold forward over those thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, gazing up and forward, halfway lift. And then exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank. Good. Zip up that entire abdominal wall. You'll send your shoulders forward of your wrists. Come to your low push-up. Untuck your toes. Chest comes through shoulders on an inhale. And then hips to sky. Downward facing dog on an exhale. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale the right leg up. And then we're going to exhale knee to nose. Torso comes into a tight little ball. So your shoulders are in a high plank posture here. And your knee is into your chest. Good, we're going to inhale, reach back. Let's do it again. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, everybody. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay here. Gaze forward. Take another inhale. Exhale, foot comes forward. Crescent lunge here. Brilliant. Yes. Good. Take a full breath in. As we exhale, we're going to open to warrior two. Good. So check alignment. Shoulders are stacked over hips. Right knee stacked on top of your right ankle. Make sure that your right knee is not collapsing inward. We want that knee to be stacked nice and strong here. And then we reach forward and we reach backwards. Good. Take a full inhale. And a full exhale. Good. We're going to stay super strong in those legs, everybody. Hands come interlace behind your head like we did before. Good. Check it out. Take a big breath in. Hand into head, head into hands. As we exhale, right elbow comes over that right thigh. Yes. Good. Keep your chest open. Stay in your legs. And then we'll inhale back up here. And then we're going to exhale the left elbow towards the left thigh. Taking it back. Stay in your lunge. Nice. Good. Big breath in. And a breath out. Good. Inhale back to center. Release the arms. And then we'll exhale the right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm comes up. Good. So you really want to press your forearm into your thigh, thigh into your forearm here, so that you have space between your armpit and your thigh. And then your left fingers reach up. Get as long as you can from your left shoulder blade to your left fingertips. Stay strong in those legs, everybody. Option here, you can stay with your left arm up. You can hover your left arm above your ear. Or you can take your left arm behind your lower back. Chest stays open. Beautiful. Good. 2 more breaths, everybody. Stay here. One more breath. Good, and then we're going to come back up to our warrior two posture here. Flip your right palm, reach your right hand to the wall behind you. Stay in those legs, everybody. One big breath here. Inhale. And then we'll exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Frame your front foot. Step back to your high plank. And then we'll flow through our chaturanga here. Shoulders are come forward to those wrists. Low push-up, shoulders no lower than the elbows. Untuck your toes, chest comes through shoulders here. Upward facing dog. And then hips to sky. Downward facing dog. Full breath. And a big exhale. Good. Inhale the left leg towards the ceiling. And exhale, knee to nose. So pause here. You make a tight little ball with your upper body. Shoulders are in a plank here. Good, let's do it again. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to nose. And then once more, inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here, gaze forward, take a breath in. And then step that left foot forward, crescent lunge to set up. Good, I'm gonna face the other way so I can see you guys. Left foot is forward, right foot is back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open to warrior two on this side. So your left knee stacks on top of your left ankle. Press through the outer edge of your back right foot here. Shoulders are over those hips. And we reach forward and we reach backward. Good, stay really strong in this front thigh, everybody. Interlacing hands behind your head. Press your head into your hands, hands into your head, elbows wide. Good, stay in those legs, take a breath in. Left elbow towards left thigh. Chest stays open. Good, inhale back to center. Exhale, right elbow towards the right thigh. Stay in those legs. Good, and then inhale back to center. Unhook the hands here. We'll take the left forearm to the left thigh, right hand to the sky. Good, press your forearm into your thigh, thigh into your forearm. Right fingers will reach up. Stay strong in those legs. And then you can stay here. You can hover your right arm above your ear if you'd like to, or you can take your right hand behind your lower back, opening up the chest and shoulders. One more breath here, full inhale. And a full exhale. And then we're gonna come back up to our warrior two. Stay in those legs, my friends. Flip your left palm, reach your left hand to the wall behind you. One breath in. And then exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Find your high plank. And then flow through chaturanga. And then once you find downward facing dog, take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. Inhale those knees to the mat. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. Take a little reset. So we'll take 5 breaths from here, everybody. Let's take one more breath, everybody. Full inhale. And a full exhale. And then in your own time, you can make your way through a tabletop position. You can head to downward facing dog. If you'd like to flow through a vinyasa here, you can. So you'll take it to your high plank, low push-up, upward facing, downward facing. But that's up to you. I'll meet you in downward facing dog here. Good, let's take a big breath in, everybody. Take a big breath out. Good, inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Tight little ball with that upper body. Good, listen for the change. We're gonna inhale, reach back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, so take it wide. Good, inhale, reach back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. So twisting under the body. Good, inhale, take it back. Exhale, step it forward. Good, come to your fingertips, everybody. We're gonna come into the hamstring of our front thigh here. So we're in a lunge to start. Your back heel is off the floor. We're gonna start to straighten that front knee. Maybe you have to bring your hands to your shin. That's okay. We want squared hips as much as we can. And really sending that breath into that right hamstring here. Maybe your toes lift up. Maybe you can send your forehead a little closer to your shin. We're gonna take 2 more breaths. One more breath, everybody. Good, let's bend into that right knee. And then we're gonna step our left foot forward. Forward fold here. Take those feet as wide as you want to here. A little bend in those knees if you need to. We're just checking out how those hamstrings feel. Maybe grab your toes, maybe grab opposite elbows. Maybe rock side to side. Taking 2 more breaths here. Take 1 more breath. Good, bring hands to shins, lifting up halfway, gaze up and forward, flat back. And then exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank. And let's flow, high plank to chaturanga, low push-up. You can go to the belly here if you want to, everybody. Chest comes through shoulders, upward facing dog. And then hips to sky, downward facing dog. Full breath in. And a big breath out. Good, inhale the left leg up this time. Exhale, knee to nose. Tight little ball with that upper body, shoulders are in a high plank. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, take it wide. Inhaling, extend back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, take your twist under your body. Inhale, reach back. And then exhale, step it forward. Come to your fingertips. And then we'll start to straighten our left knee here, coming into our left hamstring. The back heel stays off the floor. Maybe you have to bring your hands to your shins. That's okay. Square hips as much as we can. And then you can think about sending your forehead towards your shin. Three more breaths here. Good, and then we'll bend into that left knee. Make our way forward. Right foot's gonna step forward. Forward fold. We're gonna do 2 different forward folds here, everybody. So take your feet to the width of your mat, but your toes are gonna point forward. I'll back up a little bit here. So the outer edges of your feet are to the width of the mat. Toes point forward. Make sure that your hips are stacked on top of your knees and your ankles, right? So you make a straight line here. Good, and then you can take your hands wherever you want. Let your head hang heavy. Good, keep your feet at this distance, everybody. Root your right hand down, left hand to your hip. And then start to bend your right knee. Left leg stays straight. We'll start to open up a little bit to the left side of the body here. Yes, beautiful. Good, root down firmly through your right hand. The right knee is bent. Left leg is straight. Good, you can stay here. You can take your left arm to the sky. Beautiful. Yes, good. 2 breaths. One more breath. Good, bring your left hand back to your hip. Come back to center. Good, and then take your left hand down, right hand to your right hip. Bend into your left knee. Straighten your right knee. We'll open the torso up to the right. You can stay here or take your right arm to the sky. One more breath here, full inhale. And a full exhale. Good, both hands down. Torso comes back to center. Heel toe your feet to hip distance apart. So bring your feet in a little closer. We'll take one breath here in this forward fold. Check out those hamstrings, everybody. Big inhale. And a big exhale. And then hands to shins, lifting up halfway. Take a breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Take it back to your high plank. Flow from high plank to low push-up. Chest comes through, shoulders upward facing dog. And then hips to sky on an exhale, downward facing. Big inhale here. And a big exhale. Inhale the right leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. We've done this series before, everybody. Here we go. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Take it wide. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Pause here, check it out. We're gonna extend our right foot onto the ground underneath our left arm. Root down through your right foot. You'll start to pivot your left foot down, making like a side plank. And then we're gonna open up here, fallen triangle. Yes. Beautiful. Full breath in. And a breath out. Big time IT band stretch here, everybody. Big time on those hips. Take another breath. And take another breath out. Good, left hand comes down. Send your right leg up and back, down dog split. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Inhale to a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. And then hips to sky, downward facing dog. We get to do the other side, everybody. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up and back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, take it wide. And then inhale, reach it back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Pause here, take your twist of your torso, and then extend your left leg onto the ground. Pivot your right foot down like you're doing a side plank. And then open up, right arm to the sky, fallen triangle. Press down through both feet. Root down through that left hand. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Right hand comes down. Step back, high plank, and flow. Woo! I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Whew. Full breath in, everybody. And a big breath out. Take 1 more inhale. And then send those hips a little higher. Walk your feet towards your hands. Hands to shins, inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Palms pressed together overhead, maybe gaze up, maybe a little back bend. And then hands to heart center, mountain pose, Tadasana. Good, we're gonna set up for goddess. So you'll face one side of your mat. It does not matter which side you face. We're gonna take our feet wide. Toes are pointing out. Good, and then as we start to come down into it, you can play into it a little bit here to make sure your feet are in the right spot. You wanna make sure, most importantly, that your knees face the same direction as your toes. And then we wanna think about sinking our hips down, not back. So we gotta get our chest up and our hips down. Yes, gorgeous, good. So we're gonna stay in goddess. All right, interlace your hands behind your head. We've done this before. All right, stay strong in those thighs, everybody. Let's burn it. Here we go. Press your head into your hands, hands into your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, right elbow towards your right thigh. Stay here. One more breath. Inhale, back to center. Stay in those thighs, everybody. Exhale, left elbow towards your left thigh. Good, inhale, back to center. We're not done. We're gonna link breath with movement. So get into those thighs, everybody. Knees point the same direction as those toes. Press your head into your hands, hands into your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, right elbow towards your right thigh. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow towards left thigh. Inhale, center. Exhale, right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. We have 2 more each way, everybody. Here we go. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. 1 more each way. Inhale, center. Get in those thighs. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And then inhale, center, unhook the hands, arms come up, legs go straight. Make a big star with that body. Woo! Full breath all the way in. And a breath out. Good, you can make your way back to the top of your mat. Oh, hips. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Gaze up and forward, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. We've got our last vinyasa here, everybody, from high plank to low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Send those hips a little higher. Walk your feet towards your hands. And then we'll bend our knees, sitting all the way down on our mat. Hug your knees into your chest. You can make your way onto your back. Woo! Take a second here. You can rock side to side. And then we're going to do 2 back bends today. I'm going to talk you through bridge. And then for your second one, you can decide if you want to do bridge again or if you want to do wheel. So let's root our feet down. Feet are hip distance apart, so our thighs are not touching here. Toes point forward. Good, root down firmly through both feet. Shoulder blades are on the floor. Arms are long by your side, palms face down. Good, press your triceps into the mat, press your shoulder blades into the mat, and then start to lift your hips up as you press your feet into the mat. Good, each time we root down through those feet, those hips can go up a little bit higher. And then if you would like to, you can nestle your shoulder blades closer together underneath your body here. If you are able to bring your hands together under your body, you can try to interlace your fingers. Pressing down through both feet to lift those hips up higher. Good, let's take 2 more breaths in this posture, everybody. Full inhales. One more breath, big breath in. And then we'll exhale, lower down. Good, you can rock your knees gently side to side here. And then your choice, you can do the same posture we just did. You can take another bridge. That is up to you. If you would like to go up into wheel today, you'll place your hands by your ears, elbows are wide, and then regardless of what pose you're taking, root down through your feet in order to press your hips up. We got to root down through feet to press hips up. Taking 3 breaths. And then after your 3rd breath, carefully coming all the way down. And again, you can rock your knees side to side if you'd like to. And then we'll come back to center, drawing your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug here. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, let your knees fall over to the right. You can take your arms out to the side. And you can take any version of this twist that you'd like to. So if you'd like to adjust your feet or your thighs, you can certainly do so. We'll pause here for several breaths. So nestle those shoulder blades down. Taking one more breath. And then come on back to center here. Shoulder blades stay down. Give yourself a big hug, forearms around shins. Take a moment. And then take a full inhale. Exhale, let your knees fall to the left. Gentle twist on this side. Take any version of this twist that you prefer. Shoulder blades stay down, head is heavy. Find your breath. And then whenever you're ready, we'll inhale back to center here. Forearms wrap around shins again. Give yourself a big hug. You can stay right here. You can find a happy baby if you like that pose. You'll just reach in between your knees, grab your toes or your feet or your ankles, whatever you can get to. And then you can rock side to side. And then if there's any other postures you would like to take today, you can find them here. Maybe a lying butterfly stretch. Maybe you take your legs all the way overhead. Or you can just come right into Shavasana, whatever you're ready for here. We'll take a few breaths. We have a few moments before we find our final resting pose. And then whenever you feel ready, you can extend those legs long.
taking up as much space here as you'd like to. You can take your feet out to the width of the mat. You can take your arms long by your body or arms out to the sides. And then as you settle into the final resting pose for today's practice, take a big breath all the way in. And as we exhale, release all tension, release into the support of the earth beneath us, finding full rest in Shavasana. Enjoy. Let's take a full breath all the way in. And a full exhale. Gently beginning to wiggle fingers and toes. Gently rolling the wrists and the ankles. You can gently rock your head side to side if you'd like to here. And then when you're ready, you can extend your arms all the way overhead, getting as long as you can from your fingertips to your toes. Big full body stretch. Beautiful. Inhale. And then exhale, draw your knees to your chest, strap your forearms around your shins, give yourself a big hug. When you feel ready, you can make your way over to your favorite side, finding a fetal position on whatever side feels best for you. You can make a little pillow with that lower arm if you'd like to. And then we'll take a moment in this posture, as we always do, to call to mind who in our lives we are grateful for. with a heart full of gratitude, using both hands to press you up to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Palms come together at heart center once you arrive. And then eyes open or closed to your choice, whatever feels best. We'll finish out our practice today with one more big round of breath together. Full inhale. And a full exhale. The light inside of me loves and honors the light inside each of you. Namaste. Yay, everybody. Yay. Thank you, everyone. So good. Great job, gang. Thank you so much.